Wow, amazing. Thank you, President Ryan, Robert, Carla, thank you for the way that you handled this entire process, the respect that you gave it. There are many folks in our business that could be standing right here, and I appreciate the opportunity to be the one to do it. And I'm humbled to be here. Before I start talking to you, I want to get these guys right here to stand up. Stand up, fellas. I know that we're all so proud of them, and what they were able to do this season. Carla mentioned Ron, the staff, Jason, Orlando, Brad, others that were there day in and day out. And what we all know is a very difficult situation, with Coach Bennett retiring. Nobody obviously expected that. And, we're all in awe of him in general and the man that he is, the coach that he is, the person that he is. And, we obviously at VCU scrimmaged these guys right at the beginning of the season at a really hard time. And I remember walking out of here just, feeling for what they were going through. And to be able to watch them grow over the course of the season and do their absolute best every day and stand up for one another every single day was really impressive for me to watch. And the staff that coached here for that many years, people that gave everything to this place. I'm so thankful for everything that they did over the course of 15 years together. The championships, certainly the national championship, obviously stands out. But I'm totally honored, and humbled to be, the coach here now. I can't thank Carla enough, President Ryan enough for that meeting that we had that day. It was evident to me that this was going to be the right place for me. We all have, times in our life where, God opens and closes doors. And, for me personally, I was at complete peace with whatever God decided, whether the door was going to be opened for me to have the opportunity to come here and there was going to be an offer, or it was going to be closed. And I was going to stay, over at VCU. And sometimes we wonder in life, the door closes on you and you wonder, why on earth did that happen? And usually, later on, you figure out why that door closed on you. I'm so glad this door opened. I walked through that door with enthusiasm. I walked through that door with passion, with humility, with a desire to help continue to build this place. And that's really what it's all about to me. This place has existed long before Ryan Odom. This place has existed before Tony Bennett. My relationship with this place started in 1982. When Coach Holland had lost Coach Page. He left to become the head coach at the University of Pennsylvania. He had an opening on his staff. And he asked an old friend to come work for him. And they both decided to drive and meet halfway. Dad was the coach of East Carolina at the time. And they decided to meet in Clarksville, right on the border. Isn't that where it was? And it might have been, what was it, a truck stop? Who knows? We were eating. I have no idea what you guys were doing, but only you two could figure out that place to chance meet there. And so two friends sat there and talked about what could be and what both wanted to have happen. I was in 3rd grade at the time. And Dad decided to bring his family to Charlottesville. Lane and I, moved up with my lovely mother, who everybody loves, Lynn Odom. And we moved to Charlottesville and started a new life. And I had no idea as a 3rd grader what a joy it was going to be and how charmed of a life I was getting ready to live. And as luck would have it, there was a house 2 doors down from the Hollands that was going for sale. Right over on Morris Road, right near St. Anne's. There was no air conditioning back then. I don't know what the deal was that was. We had to put the units in because Dad couldn't stand the heat, And we ended up moving up here 2 doors down from the Hollands, and thus began an amazing friendship. I have 2 sisters, Kate and Michael, that I grew up with here. This is the place that I fell in love with basketball. This is the place where I was shaped in so many ways by the former players, the former coaches. My father shared an office with Jim Larinaga. Their desks basically faced one another. Jay Larinaga, their son, who's coaching in the NBA now, used to go to their house and have popcorn. Coach L would always put on some movie, and we would hang out and have a sleepover there. But more than anything, Coach Holland allowed me and the others to be a part of something so special. We used to sit on Ralph's knee. I used to sit on the sideline during practice with Jeff Jones as a little kid and dribble between my legs, and he would talk to me. I watched not only the men's team practice, and they would get after it every day. And you learned the value of hard work and togetherness and intensity. And there were times where they would get angry with one another, which is what happens. And that's what winners do. They compete. But then they would put it aside, and they would be teammates because they knew what their goal was. Their goal was to win championships. Their goal was to make a Final Four. Their goal was to hopefully push and one day win a national championship. And it's happened here at UVA. It's happened here. And going back to Coach Holland, we would walk over. He allowed me to walk with Dad and him to the games. And so we would walk across that bridge, go into the well, and then they would go at it with Dean Smith and Lefty Drizel and Jim Valvano and young Coach K and all the greats that coached in the ACC. Then I got old enough, I became a ball boy. How crazy is that? I was a ball boy. I used to sit behind the opposing team's bench. So I was literally giving water to the opposing team's players and had a window into the huddles, which was crazy. I don't think we have ball boys anymore, do we? No. And for me, it was just an amazing, amazing childhood. And I'm thankful for Coach Holland. I'm thankful for the decision that you made to bring us up here, Dad and Mom. You for agreeing to going along on this ride. And I've got the same group of people that are helping me and have been with me. My wife Lucy, I would not be here if it wasn't for her willingness to go on this journey with me. We've moved a lot of times, too many, to recall. But along the way, we have come across so many great people. That's what basketball does for you. That's what universities do for you. And I've worked at some great ones. I'm so thankful to be home here at UVA. I'm motivated to help continue to build this place and hopefully return it to greatness. And I couldn't be more humbled and thankful and grateful to be here. And I walk through that door grateful. There's no question about it. I do want to take a second to thank Ed McLaughlin at VCU as well, who gave me a chance, right, to come back to the Commonwealth and coach that team and coach those great players, and those great young men that we had at VCU. That was a hard day the other day, telling them that I was leaving. And it's a part of life. It's a part of life. And I'm thankful for the 2 years that two friends were able to spend together, and thankful that we were able to cut down nets together. And certainly I want to do that here, all right, with all of you. Thank you for being so good to me as a child, those that were here at the time. And I'm looking forward to meeting everyone, all right, new people that are here. Our students are so important to the overall health of this program. Our donors and boosters and fans are so important to the health of this program. I can't wait to walk out of that tunnel with our team to a packed house on that first night. And then when the victory happens, to get the old song going, to put our arms around one another and get ready for the next one. Thank you. It's an honor to be here, and looking forward to getting to know everybody. And I'm excited to talk to you as well. Sorry so long. Go Hoos.